name's Tanya McCartney. You're at the Bahamas Financial Services Board here in Montague, the Montague Sterling Center. The financial services industry in the Bahamas is quite diverse, and maybe it speaks to the maturity of the industry, as well as its importance to the economy. So you've had the opportunity to visit with some of our member firms, and we're spread all over this island of New Providence from east to west. You're in the east today, but there is real presence. In this building, we have some of our members. There are accounting firms, there are law firms, there are banks, international banks. And so I would say that we have a tremendous presence here in the Bahamas, in particular Nassau, of financial institutions, both local as well as international. Our business is financial services, but like any other business, they say location, location, location. And certainly the Bahamas, we believe, is an ideal choice for financial services. We're just off the coast of Florida. Many people are deciding that they want to live and work and play where they manage their assets. And the Bahamas has been attractive because of its ideal location, the amenities that we have here, and the general quality of life. So that's an attribute to our value proposition. It's a beautiful place to be. These past 2 years have been interesting, to say the least. I would tell you that at the beginning of 2020, my ticket was booked. The Bahamas Financial Services Board was scheduled to host an event in London on March 14th, and COVID happened. And we decided that we could not host our event in London at that time. In many respects, business appeared to stop almost. We couldn't travel. But over the past 2 years, the financial institutions in the Bahamas, leveraging their business continuity plans that are mandated by the regulators, actually saw growth. And some of them have said to us that the productivity levels have actually been quite good. And so we've proven to be resilient. This industry never skipped a beat. The Bahamas has 2 engines to its economy: tourism and financial services. And tourism really was hard hit. But financial services has proven to be quite resilient over the past 2 years, not only in terms of navigating COVID, but we used that period to actually launch and set ourselves up to be a global fintech or digital assets business hub, which is interesting in the midst of a pandemic. So the primary growth areas today undoubtedly involve this whole fintech space, the fintech space. BFSB, our organization, back in about 2018, started a working group to look at this area of fintech that many of us, including myself, were quite unfamiliar with. So we wanted to do a deep dive, identify the opportunities for the jurisdiction, and we engaged with the regulator, and being the Securities Commission of the Bahamas. And we developed a legal framework that was launched in 2020 in the midst of a pandemic. We call it the DARE Act, the Digital Assets and Registered Exchanges Act. And we dared to do something differently. We dared to launch a new product framework in the middle of a pandemic, and it's yielding tremendous results. So certainly fintech and location. A lot of people during the pandemic wanted to be in the Bahamas. It was reported internationally of the mega yachts and the yachts that decided to dock in the Bahamas. People decided to get a Bahamas extended stay visa where they could live and work in the Bahamas for 12 months during the pandemic. This wasn't a new product per se. We just repackaged it in the context of the pandemic. But more people are looking for residency here in the Bahamas. And so family offices we're seeing growth in that area. So fintech, family offices, I would say to you that those are the two emerging and very promising areas of growth, while we continue to see interest in our trust and fiduciary business. We have residency programs here where individuals, once they invest in a residential property of $750,000 or more, they can apply for permanent residency. And in some instances, they can apply for permanent residency with a right to work or a right to work in their own business. And so the Bahamas location is everything, and we're seeing particularly movement from the LATAM region of families wanting to be in a safe space, wanting to be near to the U.S. where their children may be in university, and wanting to be close to some of their financial advisors here in the Bahamas. I believe that an advisor should have the Bahamas top of mind as they look to create solutions for their clients for a number of reasons. The first of which is the diversity of our toolkit in terms of the products and services that we provide here. You know, some of the other financial centers are largely one product shops. They're known for one particular area. It might be insurance, it might be in funds. However, the Bahamas actually offers investment funds that cater to private individuals, to institutional clients. We have a tremendous amount of experience in the trust and fiduciary space, private banking, and in addition to the diverse toolkit, the second reason why I would say persons should consider the Bahamas is the availability of expertise. The big four accounting firms are represented here. A full range of attorneys and other accountants to support the work and the services that you provide to your clients. So I would say expertise also resides here in the Bahamas. You need products, you need the people. This is a lovely place to be. You're off the coast of the United States, 25 minutes or so, you're in Florida. We're on the same time zone as the Eastern Seaboard in the U.S. There are so many reasons why people would want to choose to be here. I could list them off. The Privy Council is our final court of appeal, so we have a UK common law tradition that persons could relate to. So there are a number of attributes. And I guess from where I sit at BFSB, I would say that the Bahamas is unique to the extent that you have an organization like the Bahamas Financial Services Board that serves as a bridge between private and public sector in the creation of products, in the response to policy, in the development of action plans to deal with global regulatory initiatives. So you also have a voice as a practitioner through industry to make sure that you have an environment that bodes well for your clients.